All right, welcome back to another Time Out with Timothy. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope I'm making you think a little. If you're thinking about something, how about hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications. And it has to help me out, help me to spread the word. And shoot something down in the comments. I'll comment back to you, and maybe we can get a little dialogue going that way as well. What I want to talk about today is the phenomenon of Oliver Anthony. Who is Oliver Anthony? He burst onto the scene from nowhere. Some guy sitting out in the woods with a telephone and a guitar recording videos. You know, the first one he ever does on a real camera with a microphone just kind of blows up. And now all of a sudden he's topping the iTunes charts all over the place, and everybody's talking about him. You know, so I'm curious, is he a flash in the pan that's going to burn out and go away? Or is he here to stay? But what does matter is whether he's a flash in the pan or not. He currently is a symbol of the everyman. You know, and a symbol that every man can make their voice. Basically, Oliver is the everyman. Well, first off, let's go ahead and clear it up. His given name isn't Oliver. His given name is Chris. He goes by Oliver as a tribute to something that is important to him in his past, and I'll just leave it at that. He can tell his own story. But using the name Oliver inspires him and drives him to live to a certain standard. It doesn't necessarily inspire him to make the most money possible or go after riches and fame. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. But it drives him to do something, to be meaningful. Now, the name Oliver is inspiring and driving every man. Every man is not a term I'm using in this video to describe every single man. It's not multiple words, it's one word. It's describing that everyman, that general person, that average Joe, whether it be a, factory worker, at a factory near you, or someone making 6-7 figures selling insurance. Whoever it is, it's the person that is tired of politics, tired of hearing everything about Ukraine, tired of global warming, tired of social issues, tired of the blah, 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 the same old stuff that's coming at you from every news outlet everywhere. He's crying out against that. And to that I say, cry, Oliver, cry. Every man has been looking for this. We've been longing for a voice, someone with no political ties, someone with no Hollywood contracts. To use what he says, just an idiot with a guitar. To sit out there and to cry out for us. The song "Rich Men from North of Richmond" said so many things that we all want to say, and maybe we feel like we can't. Maybe we feel like we're being stamped down. Maybe we are being stamped down. We're hearing more and more about that these days of big tech stamping people down. Hopefully I don't get stamped down. Maybe, possibly I can get a little exposure, not again for wealth and fame, but I'm trying to be a voice to reach out, to start some conversations, to get people thinking, and hopefully make this world and this internet environment a little nicer to be in. Now, Oliver has turned down the fame. He has turned down the riches that come with it. According to him, he's, turned down $8 million offers. He says he doesn't want the tour buses and the jet planes and the fame. I applaud him for that. Nothing wrong with it if that's your aspirations. If that's what you want, chase it. Go for it. Great. Understand what comes with it. Money doesn't buy happiness. I've seen studies that charted income versus happiness, and what these studies show is that if you're living under the poverty line, your income increasing and your happiness increasing, it just shoots up. The more money you make, the happier you are, until you reach that poverty line and cross it. As soon as you cross that poverty line, meaning now your needs are met, you're not worried about where you're getting your next set of groceries from, how you're paying your bills, all that kind of stuff. Now you can meet your needs. Not your wants, but you can meet your needs. Happiness levels right off. And it just kind of stays flat no matter how much more money you make. So I do applaud Oliver Anthony for this, understanding that his happiness, who he is not defined by his bank account and his paycheck. And I hope he stays true to that as more and more tempting offers are sure to come in as he continues to be a talking point in the world, if not just the United States. Keep doing what you're doing, Oliver. I'll say that. You know, whether you see this video or not, keep doing what you're doing. Don't lose your soul. You know, what does it profit a man if he gains everything and loses his soul? It profits him nothing. To every man, don't think you're a forgotten breed. There are many of us out there. We are that silent majority that people talks about. That is getting a little less silent these days. But we're out there. And we're feeling the same things. We're going through the same things. And we're persevering the same way. Remember, like I said before, what you do doesn't define you. You know, your six-figure income as a salesman means nothing. Barely making it by, working your fingers to the bone at a factory near you doesn't define you either. What defines you is your character. Who you are as a man or a woman, boy or girl, that's what defines you. Your inner makeup. Now, as a Christian, I believe that the best way to have the best inner makeup is to develop a relationship with Jesus Christ. Use Him, use His standards, use His strength to make your character as strong as possible. It's not just about the eternal promises that we believe are coming, but it is about the life that you live here on earth as well. And that will make your life that much better, makes it more fulfilled, and just makes you a better person all in all. It doesn't happen like that. It takes time. It's a process. It's a process that will be ongoing as long as you allow it to happen until the day you die. Right now, Oliver and Everyman are in sync. We're feeling the same. We're staying the same. I pray that Oliver keeps it honest, keeps it real, and doesn't sell out. As long as that's the case, I'm going to be an Oliver and Anthony fan and supporter. So that's all I had for today's Time Out with Timothy. I hope you appreciated it. Again, if you did, please like, please subscribe, please turn on the notifications. I'm trying to post weekly for now as I'm starting this channel, trying to grow it and see where it takes me and takes us together. So God bless. Have a good week.